Hello everyone. So I'm using the Visions of Life Tarot for today, Saturday, January 4th. I'm going to start focusing in, instead of a daily political, it's going to be a daily Trump for a while. We'll see. We'll see if it needs to. Well, and I'll do others, I'll do separate readings on Vance, and I'll do separate readings on all the other players. But so far, this is Friday. I have personal readings all weekend, so I have to do these dailies a day ahead of time. Actually, I'm doing them today through Monday. So if I don't have some juicy details, that's why. And it won't be that way always, but that happens every once in a while. So I'm going to do Trump's first, then I'm going to do a collective reading for you all. And so far, I just have to say I'm thoroughly disgusted as to the lack of the Democrats doing anything. Yeah, I understand Hakeem didn't get in, and I got yesterday that definitely looked like Mike Johnson would in my live stream, and I so wanted to be wrong. So, but anyway, there was I don't like what I heard. I don't like what I heard at all coming out of. I don't like the caving in of the Democrats so far. So, Donald John Trump. How's your Saturday, January 4th going for you? January 4th, 2025. Right there. Forces in motion. He has some relationship issues where they're not in alignment. It looks like they just kind of love themselves, and then they come together. Well, I'm not going there with him, but there's something weird being joined at the hip with someone. His biggest challenge with the Queen of Wands is that he's not getting the attention that he wants, and it's also becoming harder and harder and harder for him to control that mop on his head, or cotton candy, as one of you so aptly called. It's not really, it's his hair that goes into a cotton candy machine. I love that comment. That's his biggest challenge. Isn't that amazing? This guy is supposed to be, he's set to be President of the United States of America, and all that he can think about is who his friends are, who does he, he's like the mob boss, and he doesn't even have the balls to just fucking shave his head. Just shave your head, dude. Nobody cares if you look a certain way or not. And stop with the damn makeup. But no, that's the delusion. Okay, 5 cards up here for how he's going to do today, or what's going on. Well, with the Queen, High Priestess, for him, it's all about secrets. For him, it's all about looking, where's my darn chopstick? Here it is. All about looking at how are people receiving me. It's not connection with his higher self. It's not connection to anything mystical or illuminating. It's about his reflection online. 2 of Wands. Yeah, he really would rather just have a pizza. But he's thinking about, he's thinking on one level about progress, because that's what the 2 of Wands is all about. And I didn't allow for reversals of this deck because the imagery is just so special. But notice how this guy's looking at his computer, and it's his work, it's probably his work lunch hour, and he's admiring the guy that doesn't have to do that, and he's got his pizza for lunch, and he's just looking over there like he doesn't really want to work. He wants his pizza. That's Trump. He doesn't really want to work. He just wants his Mickey D's. Wow. And then we have the Fool, 2 majors, 3 majors. The Fool brings through a new adventure, usually, but I get the feeling this is more like Melania just throwing him out. Like she doesn't, I know she doesn't want to be First Lady again. And boy, is that going to cost him. He's going to have to pay her for every little show up, every little arm candy event. Okay. Then we also have, looks like I need to move some things around here. Okay. We also have the King of Swords. Well, he's probably thinking about who's he going to get to be his DOJ, or his, Attorney General for the DOJ. Because we know he's not keeping Merrick Garland, I don't think. I'd be shocked. Who can he get to be just right there in his pocket? That's what he's thinking about. We got the Mater card. Oh my goodness. We got the tomato card. Yeah, he's going to be harvesting a bunch of tomatoes thrown at him. I'm going to keep going a little bit. And the 9 of Wands is, it's usually feeling defended. Well, with him, yeah, he's being haunted all the time. We know why. Remember Arlington Cemetery? Remember what he did to his ex-wife Ivana? And he's so dark that no matter what, he's carrying around entities all the time because that's how it works. You either have light beings or you have, well, even if you don't believe in any of it and you don't have anyone, you still have some, I believe, you still have some watch over, guardian angels. So, yeah. And then 3 of Wands. Is he going to be a paper eater again? I think this is more about Putin. I get Putin feelings in here. And he's anxious about what he's going to have to do for Putin. Let's see what was at the bottom. 8 of Wands, yeah, just rushing for the grift. That's him. Just rushing for the grift. Nothing new there. Always going after the grift. That's the ball and chain around his ankle. Always. Okay. You guys let me know whether if you like this deck, I'll keep using it. If you don't, if you hate it, I'll use the other regular tarot. But for you guys, here we have the good old Rider-Waite-Smith. And I have allowed for reversals. So we'll see what comes through. What do we need to know? What do you guys all need to know for Saturday, January 4th? And I'll do the same spread. Saturday, January 4th. Right there. Yeah. We feel stolen and cheated from. Let me bring this down just a little. Okay. Stolen, like something stolen from us and we feel cheated. King of Wands coming in on its side brings through feeling the fear of being abused in the future. Feeling the fear of the ruthlessness of people who don't have anyone's best interests at heart. Democrats can fight all they want, but, what about the stolen election? I still have a really hard time believing that all the women who voted against their, against their own self-interest, and there are marches going on. I mean, there's going to be, we still have, the 6th, maybe something will come through on the 6th. Maybe I should hold out my hope. Queen of Wands coming through upright. The Emperor upright. Four of Swords upright. Ten of Swords. Well, I can fit more. I'll give you guys some more here because I can fit more cards. These are so much smaller. Well, I have them trimmed down. Okay. Interesting. So worried about not renewing, being in our own strength and power, being in our own being our own leaders of our own lives. Worried that things are being stolen from us, and they have been. The Queen of Wands brings through the ability to tap into our life force and stay compassionate and loving and warm and kind to each other because we need each other more than ever before. I get, with the sunflowers, of course, I get Ukraine vibes. We need to donate more than ever before. With the Emperor, so this really is sitting on your own throne of your own authority. The Emperor is like being the healthy dad for yourself. The Emperor has to do with looking to the future and what creates that solid base. I would think that we already have it, and that's the reason it came through upright. He's holding the Ankh, which is the life, the symbol of life. This is, of course, traditionally ruled by Aries, so that's about being present and belonging to yourself and those that you take care of. But it's all about new starts with a strong structure and a solid foundation. That's where we should be giving our life force to. And we also need to be doing more meditation, contemplation, tapping into our guides, our guardian angels to help us, and be done with anything that betrays the best of who we are. With the Ten of Swords, we're feeling done. I totally get it. We're feeling defeated. We're feeling like a crisis is coming, and we have been stabbed in the back. Now, with the Four of Cups coming through reversed, the main message here is it's really, really important to not allow ourselves to be apathetic. With the Four of Cups coming in upright, that would be not getting quite what you wanted, or you're not sure if you want something else. You're too focused on what's going on down here. But when it comes through in the reverse position, we really do have to guard against apathy and missing opportunities. We can't give up. Yeah, we have lost. We have something stolen from us and loss. I mean, there's Russias all over this card, right? Just keep remembering, this is not your circus, nor are these your monkeys. Now, I don't have anything against monkeys, but this looks like a circus monkey situation, and these people are not going to live forever, is the thing. And we have to be careful about who gets in behind them is the problem. So, okay. Now, back to the Four of Cups reverse. Be careful of apathy, because that can take you down a really dark alley, where if you don't care anymore. Ask for inspiration. Don't get into that illusory with the moon here, and it could be the next full moon that's coming in. It's at a later degree of Cancer, so that could help us really get into our feelings. But when we have the moon upright, we have to guard against illusion. We have to guard against our fears and anxiety and our insecurities, mostly the unconscious. Remember that Carl Jung quote, until you make the unconscious conscious. It will direct your life or control your life, maybe, I forget. And then you'll call it fate. So we don't want to do that. We want to be co-creators and do our part to show up for what we want. That's why we have the doggy and the wolf. It's like the wolf is the pathfinder and the doggy's loyal and never gives up. This is that part of yourself that never gives up and has been with you forever. That's why we've got the primordial, can't say that word, energy of the lobster. And then all the water, the emotional material that we have to deal with as humans. So let's try not to be afraid. Let's try to, or if you are afraid of something, or there's a lot of anxiety, the way I like to work with it is to go into my fear. Like, what's the worst that could happen? And try to do everything I can to control those things from not happening. And then the things that I can't control, I just let go of, right? There's no reason. Let me go a little further. So, Two of Cups. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Let's see what was at the bottom. The Empress. Okay. I'm happy with this for us. So, the Ace of Cups can bring in a whole new emotional foundation where you're receiving. Remember all the symbology we went through the other day, and we've got the white dove of peace, the wafer, I guess, from church times, but the body of Christ, and then receiving all that you are on the emotional levels, because we are made as humans. We have all the elements, plus the ethers, if you want to include that. But yeah, so the element of water is all about receiving, and here we have something new. This card did not come through reverse. There's something new coming in that's being offered to us. I think it's all about us, all of us sticking together. And then the Ace of Wands upright brings in a whole new force of energy. Again, God-given, divinely inspired. The Wands, now this is the second highest energy card in the deck. The first is the Sun. So here we are with a new oomph in life. Something to, I don't know about you, but some of us might feel like smacking somebody with that. Don't worry. They'll get theirs. Life, under the law of affinity and the law of attraction, they'll get theirs. Don't even worry about it. Just focus on yourself, and we'll see how things go over the next few days. Now, we also have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. She's, of course, the healthy. We've got the mom and the dad, and they both came through upright. The healthy mom and the healthy dad within us. The healthy receptor, lover of life, creator of life, receiver of life. This could be stocking up on food sources that we really don't want to be without. If there are certain things that are your favorites, you're going to want to stock up. And be thinking of how to be the best parents to yourself. So, okay, well, that's all I have. Big hugs, you guys. Take good care as always. Bye.